Paul McCartney released his self-titled debut album in April of 1970, and as soon as he did, he was met with heavy criticism. Critics believed the album lacked substance, and fans were furious because only a week before the release, he announced that he was no longer working with the Beatles. Now, it's nothing but a fact that the release of McCartney was handled very badly, not only because of the breakup thing, but also because the Beatles were literally weeks away from releasing Let It Be. But I feel like some people make the mistake of blending the context of the release with the quality of the album. Because McCartney 1 is, in my opinion, one of the best albums Paul McCartney ever released, especially if you follow the man's music closely. This album is probably the most well-crafted representation of an artist finding his own sound. Even if he had been writing some of the most celebrated songs ever for years with the Beatles, that's pretty much all he knew. He didn't know what it was like to be completely on your own, and since he was pretty much the only one who didn't want the band to break up, for a few months he thought about retiring music overall. However, thanks to this lovely, beautiful lady, Paul came up with an idea. He had some songs he wanted to record, but he didn't want to play with a new band. But then he remembered he can kind of do everything and needs nobody, so that's exactly what he did. That's where things get magical, because every single sound, chord, and drum kick you hear in this album comes from the hands of Paul McCartney. We're literally listening to one of the greatest songwriters of all time, customizing the identity of the songwriting as a solo artist. And yeah, I know that half of the songs in here are instrumentals, but please listen to the instrumentals. Listen to the melodic simplicity of a song like Every Night, the powerful vocals of Maybe I'm Amazed, the tenderness of Junk, or the casual storytelling of Teddy Boy, and tell me this isn't quintessential McCartney at play. That's when you understand that the everlasting magic of McCartney 1 is not only found in the music, but in what the music meant for the man's discography. So the next time you listen to the album, don't think about how many songs have vocals in them, or if the production value is low. Think about the fact that you're listening to an artist figuring out what he wanted to do with his art, and I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate it a lot more.